We secured the bags. Yes, we did. And I've never been so happy. Hi, I'm Jen and welcome to Baroque and Boujee, where we're all about looking and feeling like a work of art. And I'm so happy to have you here with me today because we finally made it to Old Navy for the Christopher John Rogers designer collab. And not only was I able to go into the stores to peruse a majority of the collection, but I was also able to get the set that I've been waiting for. You guys know in my previous video, if you haven't watched it, it is here where we were talking about this launch and what the go-to item of purchase was. For me, it was this set. I had been eyeing it and I said, if I don't make it out of the store with this, there's gonna be a problem. And I'm glad that there wasn't, because there were quite a lot of items to peruse through. So I took some notes so that we can go through it together, and let's get into that right now. So there's 60 locations that you can shop in store at. LA had 2, so I went to the one closest to me. Ooh, I have something to admit. I took a gamble. I took a gamble by waiting for the in-store launch instead of shopping online, even though I had access to the full collection early. I just thought I'd share that with you guys. I'm a type of person, I'm a type of shopper that likes to look at the pieces in person. I like to feel all the pieces. I like to know what I'm getting myself into before I make a purchase. I'm just one of those. So I said, you know what, this is a bit of a gamble because I would hate to go to the store, potentially tussle with people. Just kidding, no one's tussling with anyone, but you know what I mean. I would hate to go to the stores and then they wouldn't have the full collection as I wanted it. Like, I would absolutely hate that. So I was so happy that the store that I went to was very much stocked. Yes, there were a few items that they didn't have, such as the shirt dresses, the jacket and pants set, these ones, I'll pop them up. They also didn't have swim, and I can't remember what else they didn't have, but they didn't have the denim peplum top and midi skirt, but they had a lot. I mean, they had a lot of stuff. So I was just, looking around, and the display was so beautiful. I mean, everything looked so cute and so colorful and so fresh, just the way we expected it would all look. The packaging for everything, I mean, super cute, right? It's the signature pattern for his collection, for this Christopher John Rogers collection at Old Navy. So, everything was succinct. I come from like retail brand development, so I'm very much about how the signage is looking, how the hang tags are looking. All the little details were done perfectly, and that just made me happy to see. So I thought I would note that for you guys. Oh, as soon as I went into the stores, as soon as I saw the items, the first thing I did was touch. I want to feel the quality, and as expected, there was a lot of poplin, there's a lot of cotton, there's a lot of denim. So we already knew what to expect with that. The quality of the pieces, I will say there were a few pieces that were stand out. We'll talk through that as we get into the try on portion of this video. But I want to note that there were a few pieces, such as this sweater that I have on and the matching skirt, along with the lime or chartreuse denim barrel pants and the matching jacket. All the denim pieces were high quality. They were really good quality. And so that is what I wanted to note. A majority of the pieces, though, I will say was very lightweight. I noted that a lot of the skirts and dresses didn't have pockets. And I don't know about you, but I'm obsessed with pockets in my dresses and my skirts. Like, I'm just so used to always having a pocket there because I don't really carry bags or purses. So that was a little disappointing, but I understand. I feel like there wasn't as much lining in some of the skirts. I could be wrong, but I remember just noting how it was just really lightweight. The price points, as we already had discussed, varied between $24 to $84, $24.99 to $84.99. So you had a variety of prices to choose from. All the accessories were available. So all of the scarves were available, as well as the tote bags. And I wasn't going to pick up a tote, to be honest with you. I went in there with a very strict vision. I wanted this line, colorful set, and that was it. I also gave myself a little bit of a budget. Well, I didn't give myself a little bit of a budget. I gave myself a budget. My wallet said, girl, you can only do this. So that's what I did. And my budget was $150. You know, I'm trying not to overconsume. I'm trying to be very responsible with my money. I know I can get very carried away with a lot of these collabs. And to be honest with you, I have so many clothes already. I do not need to be buying any more pieces. That's why when I saw this collection, I wanted to make sure that it was things that I actually needed and I knew I would be able to wear 11 ways, right? 100,000 different ways with what I already had in my closet. And so if you'd like to see that, if you'd like to see it, let me know. We'll do we'll restyle the set in a bunch of different ways. And if you're interested in that, I'm happy to do it. So let me know. As for the sizing, this was what was interesting to me. Many of the sizes ran a little bit larger than they normally would be. So I wouldn't say they're necessarily true to size. I feel as though you could be comfortable with going a size down. So what I did with many of the clothing I tried on, I'm usually a large because of, this situation, but because of my bust, so I always have to go up a size. And I was surprised when that wasn't the case. So I just want to note that, they run slightly larger. I normally wear a large. I'm a medium large. I'm in between. I'm always in between sizes, but now I'm more comfortable in large. But when I tried on the outfits, medium was perfect for me. So now we're gonna get into the styling portion of the video. But first, I want to mention that I wasn't really looking at accessories. Again, I was tunnel vision into, I only want the knitted set. You know what I mean? If I didn't get it, then that's it. I'm ready to be upset and cry in the car. But guess what? I was pleasantly surprised by how cute this canvas tote is. I didn't think that I would be sold, but I was sold. Like, this is so cute. This little, it's perfect. My arm just goes like, oh. It's really cute. I was pleasantly surprised by how much I loved it. And the cool thing too is you can collapse it, right? So it doesn't have to be like this whole situation. You can collapse it like this and it works beautifully. I picked it up initially for styling for the videos, and all the items that I wanted, I just kept it within the bag. And then when I was checking out, the associate asked if I wanted the bag, and I was like, I don't know. I'm already, I don't want to be over budget, And she was like, no, it's really cute, blah, 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 blah. So I ended up staying within budget. I think in total I spent like $160 plus tax. So that was what, $10 over budget, which we're trying to be responsible, but I think that's okay. Better than like thousands of dollars over budget, right? But that's a story for another day. But this tote was literally my favorite purchase. This tote was my favorite purchase of the whole collection, and I was just pleasantly surprised by it.
Okay, it's time to finally try on the pieces, and we're gonna start off with this matching halter peplum top with its matching midi skirt. And I was not a fan of this. I didn't like how it looked on me, so I figured that I would tuck it in a little bit. and that looks a lot better, but I didn't like how that top was looking, so I decided to just tuck it all the way in, and that looks significantly better. It gives you a seamless silhouette. It's very feminine, it's very cute, it's beautiful, and yeah, we're gonna move on to the next set. Again, was not a fan of the top. Granted, this was a lot larger than me, but this was the only size that was left. I wasn't crazy about it, you know. Moving on, I love the skirt, but I was surprised by this top. It is such a cute top, and I tucked it in because I thought it would give the silhouette a better look, which it instantly does. I know this is a cropped top, but I really like the details of the colorful buttons, and it just looks so put together, right? It's fun. And of course, the little details like the embroidery of his logo, of Christopher John Rogers' logo, is just a nice added touch. Then I tried on this set and I was in love. I'm not even gonna lie. I was absolutely in love with it. I loved the color. It was my first time really liking barrel jeans. And then the detail for the jacket where you're able to cinch it, I thought was nice. When it came to the dresses, I really liked how this dress looked. It's a drop waist dress. I think it's cute, but no support for the girls. And this dress is not forgiving, so it's a no for me. And neither is this dress. I kind of figured this was going to be the case, especially during the preview of this collection, but trying them on definitely confirmed that it's a no for me.
So those are the pieces that I tried on. While I am a huge fan of this set, there are a couple of pieces that I noted that if I could purchase them, those would be the items that I purchased, just because I was pleasantly surprised during styling how it looked and how well it worked together and how it could potentially work with the rest of the pieces in my wardrobe, which is the focal point of the shopping now, right? How can this work with everything else that I own? But that is the whole video. Again, I'm a huge fan of Christopher John Rogers. I think that this collection is perfect for spring, for summer, for a maximalist, for someone that needs a little something new in their wardrobe, something fun. You know, I think that this is such a great collection to tap into. I know there was a lot of discourse online. Well, not a lot. I know there was some discourse online about people expecting it to be more robust like his other collections or collaborations. But I think that for Old Navy, this works perfectly, because we have to remember that this is a collab between not just Christopher John Rogers, but Old Navy. And I think they married it perfectly. Zach Posen did a great job with the creative direction. Christopher John Rogers did a great job with the designing. The whole team deserves a round of applause. I loved it. And now I am curious to hear your thoughts. What are the pieces that you're going to be purchasing? Were there any pieces that you kind of rethought after seeing my video? If so, let me know. Again, I am dying to hear your thoughts, so leave it down in the comments. And as always, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you're well informed for the next time that I upload. And until next time, bye!